Alright, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Kayn versus Bel'Veth. Who gets the Raptors first? Probably me. Doesn't look like this guy's gonna invade. He's running lethal tempo. That's a good sign. And generally, I'm gonna be playing to get the blue form this game. Playing as an assassin to one-shot basically anyone on their team. Anyone on their team is squishy enough. With that in mind too, we may be able to go Profane Hydra first. Profane's especially good as a first item if you are power farming. You can get to it very consistently. Kayn's one of the champions that can do Serrated Dirk into the Profane as well. So we'll see. We'll see how the first turn goes. You don't have to be dead set on anything. What I am dead set on is getting most of my camps here. So I'll do my Raptors into the Krugs, and we'll do that farm max path in which we do all the minor camps first so that they respawn sooner. And then once they respawn sooner, we do them again sooner. We get more XP. We get more gold faster and faster and faster. Now, if Bel'Veth is going to cheese my blue side and take my blue Gromp, that might be okay as well, because it's very slow for her to do. At the end of the day, we would be even, but then I would be down levels. So, I mean, we'll see. Either way, I could try to gank this bot lane or this mid lane, and I'm feeling pretty good about how the early game will play out. So for Kayn's jungle path, yeah, you want to get a lot of this farm, and in this sort of matchup too, you want to do this farm max path so that things are more in your control, so that you get yourself strong. Sometimes you can invade the enemy jungler, sometimes you can spam ganks. In this case, all we have to worry about first 2-3 turns is getting our farm. Let's hold a point in our ability until we see the Bel'Veth, so we know that we can have a point in our W rather than be sitting on 2 points in our Q. Slows down this clear, but that's okay. There's Bel'Veth. We'll put 2 points into our Q now. Pull the big wolf into the blue buff here, and then Q. Alrighty, Bel'Veth doing a full clear. That's what I like to see. For the runes, we have Dark Harvest, Sudden Impact, Eyeball, and Relentless. All of those simply give you more damage, so that's pretty simple. And then with the secondary runes, it's where people get mixed up. Futures Market and then Magical Footwear. Every single time we recall in the early game, we want to be buying damage, like long swords, pickaxe, you know? We want these big items, and with going these two secondary, you're always going to have those, without much cost of anything else. Where Kayn primarily farms, like most assassins in the jungle. He utilizes these runes very well. Alright, these guys are fighting. Kai'Sa is committed in, but the Nami's very low. We can use our E to try to take out one or the other. Nami, I love you. Flash, Q. Alrighty, health potion, moving. My kill, my kill, my kill. Q. Oh, even though I took 2 turret shots, it's fine. Alrighty, and that gives us like 40% of our form. That's not bad at all. I have a problem though. The Bel'Veth might take my Raptors, but hey, for 2 kills, could be worse. Yeah, Bel'Veth is already on the case, but since she's taking my Raptors, I could probably take hers. Now, it might get lame with Nami coming for her vengeance into Bel'Veth's red side here. Right, so the Raptors aren't spawned. That means her golems will be the camp to come up soonest here, so we'll start this bad boy, but this is a scary one where I won't have my Q or E to get away. Nice, Nami shows bot. My man! Because I really, remember Bob, we really want to get these camps. Easier said than done. W, auto Q. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Put another ward right there. To risk it for the Raptors is a bit much. So long that we get one more camp, we're level 5, so it's okay. Let's power into the Profane Hydra. Let's not. Let's go Ghostblade first. It's too beast. Look at their team comp, Bob. It'll help me get in range. Serrated Dirk, Wreck Trick, and to the top side. We can go Ghostblade into Opportunity, and then Profane. Something like that. We'll see, we'll see. No promises. But Ghostblade is a super effective first item. Alrighty, so no golems means that the Bel'Veth stayed on the top side here for a little bit. So that probably gives me a good chance on these Void Grubs. And Bel'Veth, not here. Yep, she'll be on the bot side, so these are just for the taking. It was a bad overstay for her to stay for my golems the same way it would have been for me to stay on her Raptors, because it leaves the Void Grubs just free. And I'm going to get more XP from the Void Grubs than I would be from doing my golems. So this is just a standard misplay from Bel'Veth. I do these so quickly too, I have so much AD. Smite that bad boy and get to my blue side quick. Now if I do 3 camps, I'm level 6. Because she took my golems, I'm going to need the wolves, the Gromp, and the respawn scuttle on the bot side here. And then I am level 6. For the items, we got Serrated Dirk, that's 25 AD. And then 10 lethality. And then we got Wreck Trick, which gives us 20 AD and 4% movement speed, which isn't too bad. It's okay. They take a dragon, we do not care. So long that I get that respawning scuttle, we are in business. Now the reason we're farming so much too is it gives us those levels. Now with getting form on Kayn, you need to deal a lot of damage to the enemy. With that last play that we did, it was pretty easy to deal a lot of damage, but like, you need items and you need levels. The items gives you the AD, the lethality, and then the levels give you base damage on your abilities, as if you have purchased an item itself. Alright, check it out, Bob. Q Smite, and we are level 6. Let's do some damage here. I'm in a flank position in the enemy's red side, allowing me to attack mid or bot lane. Whoever wants to misplay. Now bot lane's pushed in right now, so that makes it a whole lot more difficult. But mid lane, Quay's a very safe champion. He likes to cast this double thing onto the wave. It makes it kind of easy. There's the fear. We're going to W. That'll be that. And then I'll stay in the enemy red side here, being a total nuisance. I can almost guarantee that the Bel'Veth is in my top side. I'll hit the Scryer since they know where we're at, and start this guy's red buff. Conceding my top lane right now, but it's very hard for Bel'Veth to gank top lane. Look at this gigantic wall. Yeah, Bel'Veth's not getting over that. All the meanwhile, this puts the enemy bot lane and the enemy mid lane at more risk. And puts me in a good spot to get some orbs. Do-do-do. Though Hui's probably going to get his reset off. Clearing for now, but I'm not looking for a dive. This is where Kayn kind of stinks, Bob. My bot lane pushed instead of letting the wave bounce back to them. Well, the time for my play is over. It's time to reset. I'll be resetting back to my blue side. But if I force a play right here, then Bel'Veth, like, cleans this all up. It's just not good. We got the Ghost Blade, so it's something. It's not what you want, but it's something. With the Ghost Blade, this gives us 40 movement speed out of combat, and then with the active gives us even more movement speed, 60 AD and 18 lethality for a pretty cheap price. So if you get this first, then you can curve pretty quickly into your next item, which I'm thinking would be Opportunity, giving me a lot of burst. Really playing for that one shot with the matchups that we have here, rather than playing for a little bit of everything, or a little bit of be able to take damage. No, I'm only getting involved when I'm killing them all. Auto, moving, Q, nice. Well, we didn't get any sort of orbs on that last play, so as we're going into 9 minutes here, we're on the map until about 12, so we better make it count. Better get some sort of play that gives us some orbs. With the level 7, we're in an okay spot. It's not like we're super far behind, it's definitely lame where the last play didn't net us anything. Because my bot lane pushed too much. Now, I would rather have a flank position, but here we are. Yep, they're not going to be committed, Bob. Control ward moving. Ghost Blade. Auto. Q. E. W. Auto. Auto. Q. Blocking W, at least trying to. We're going to flash Q. Auto ulti. Just take an exit out. I don't know where the Bel'Veth is. I don't know where the enemy is. Damn, but I was like that much away from the transformation. Not committing doesn't seem that good right there, Bob. Aw, the Bel'Veth was topside, Bob. Nami, I love you. Nami, just a couple of orbs, baby. You gotta understand. Thank you. Enchanter support players, they're always something special. And for all of my sins. For all of my sins, you know, for all my bad, she's that good part of me. Nami, I love you. We got the form, Bob. Alrighty, back to base. We can probably start clearing our red side now. Bel'Veth has just been rinsing our red side, but it doesn't exactly matter. I have 74 CS, like I'm feeling pretty good. With the blue form now, our abilities deal more damage with the more lethality we have. The W doesn't have the cast animation, and our E has a very low cooldown. Cute. Damn, my red side is still gone. Belbeth has her form, has 84 CS. Now, if we were to die here, that would be bad, but on this turn, we are also still just trying to ramp up. I'm really looking for level 9 now, where the Belbeth has taken quite a bit of my camps. She has an advantage for now. She has her form and got those Void Grubs, so it's not like she's doing bad. I just had to spend a lot of time bot lane. Ghostblade and moving behind the Hui, where Corki has his package. We're going to W, moving, and then auto Q. Nice. Belveth, I love you. E. Tuh. W, Q, smite. Ulti. The Corki wasn't very committed or dealing much damage to the Belveth there, so I decided to back off. Put a ward right there. Surprised Nami dies. Or my bad, Nico. I'll just clear my Gromp and then reset. They can have Dragon. And then we will clear right back down. Get my red side for once. And I'll be in an okay spot. We're just waiting for like those 1 or 2 kills that really gets us ramped up. All playing for my own individual power too. Whatever happens with our allies, it's all Jesus. Serrated Dirk, Longsword to the top side. Swap to Sweeper now. And then I can do my red side or I can do Belveth's blue side. Ideally we get both. So we'll use our Ghostblade just to get back onto the map, and we're really playing for that farm. We want level 9, and then into the level 11, and we're really cooking. Now we deal a lot of damage, but we also take a lot of damage, so when we choose to go in, who we choose to go in on, that's all very important. We want to go onto a target that's committed to the play, and we're trying to punish them, not force a kill onto them. And then we're also looking for a target that is lower level than us and squishier. So, it's probably going to be the bot lane. Hey, we're already hammering the bot lane. We're level 9. They are not. Simple enough. Mom, check it out. I got my red side.
I'm so proud of you. And you're so handsome. And you click on that mouse so good.
Thanks, Mom. Careful. The Nami's on a world tour, eh? Listen, that turret is low. I'm going to flank the Kaisa here. This is an easy play. Sweeper moving. Bush. We can get the Sushi, we can get the Kaisa, both of which look pretty viable to me. W, auto, Q, auto. And that was too easy. Nami, I love you. What? Oh, I couldn't keep chasing because I was in combat. The Rift Herald is coming up. My bot lane's already winning so hard that I don't have to worry about countering that. My Aatrox doesn't have TP. They have a bunch of time wasters on the top side. What I need to do, as they're doing that Rift Herald, which will take them a lot of time, is get more personal power. More camps. More money. You can't have it all as Kayn, but what you pick and choose to get, that's what makes it or breaks it here. Do these golems, and if Kaisa sucks, might have a kill. Not reliable, though. Kaisa, I love you. Pretend like we're queuing away. Kaisa only has so many places to go here, man. So Ghostblade E. Let's check if she's going through here. Alrighty, not this time. They got that Rift Herald. It's time for me to farm my camps, and we can farm for a long time here. Oh, Kaisa, you're so screwed. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Phew. Ah, Belva's gonna get my red side, Bob. She saw me in the bot side. I've been jacking off down here for so long. Welcome to Kayn, man. And I'm fishing for a kill, and I'm fishing for a kill, and I'm fishing for a kill. And stay tuned, we're gonna be fishing for more kills. Belveth's playing it real low and slow, but man, if you're only taking 2 camps, I'm not feeling too bad. I only need so much for level 11. Got the jungle item completed, that gives me more HP. We go with that green smite since we could go red or blue form. But also just having a little bit of HP where we're building so offensively. Not a bad move. Nice, we got the Raptors. Mom, I got my red side.
That's great, honey. That's great. Didn't you just get your red side?
Yeah, and I got it again.
That's so good. You're so handsome. And sexy.
What? 1 minute on Dragon. Finally get a reset off here. Whole bunch of powering up, Bob. Whole bunch of farming the camps. Level 11 is our second point in ulti. Lowers the cooldown, increases the missing health damage, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, opportunity. We'll get boost lucidity now, and then a control word. These are our two items that we rock with in the mid game. And now if we get super juice, then we can curve them into more offensive things. I'm kind of thinking Axiom Arc. That would give me a lot of CDR. It feels too late for Profane. I don't feel super juiced for the Profane. So we've opted into this. Ghostblade and Opportunity both giving us a lot of movement speed. So we're going to have to utilize that to get onto the enemy a whole lot faster, and then getting in and out. In and out and in and out. That's going to be the dynamic here. These guys are pushing the lanes. As these lanes are pushed, unless there's something obvious, it's not too easy for me to gank. Sweeper. Ghostblade. Way, I love you. W. Flash. Q. Auto. Ulti. Auto. Q. See that damage, Bob? Schmack. Now that I'm thinking about it, Serpent's Fang should be my next item. Wei has Seraphs. Kaisa has a shield. Karma has shields. Hell yeah. Q. Alrighty, time for a dragon for once. Next power spike is going to be level 13 in a completed item. Level 13 will have that W maxed. That really adds to your burst. After that, you're kind of descaling, in a sense, on blue Kayn. You don't get any more points in the abilities. Alrighty, back to the camps for me. Orky is reaching, but I think, yeah, the Bel'Veth is going to be pathing topside, not bot. This is how the Bel'Veth's been playing, and he's sticking to it, for better or for worse. But we have an opportunity to fight Bel'Veth in our own jungle. Just a matter of finding her. E, Ghostblade, moving, sweeper. Bel'Veth, I love you. W, Q. Wait for our E. It's much easier to spot her out rather than walking into her. Now, I don't have great backup here either. Auto this, W, Q. It's 1 minute till the Baron, and really the enemy team is like playing too much mid, so perhaps we just try to flank that. The enemy team would really have to show me something like, let's reset. Let's reset into the Serpent's Fang. I'll go ahead and futures this out. Pickaxe, 74 gold. If I sell that, 40 gold. Just pickaxe double longsword. Gives me a little bit more AD. With the Serpent's Fang, this gives you... It's a very cheap item, just like Ghostblade. 55 AD, 15 lethality. Reduced shielding from the enemy. So that will help us against that Karma. The Seraphs on Hui. And then the Kaisa's ulti shield. So as we enter the mid game here, we're really looking for picks. And with a bunch of range champions on my team, that very much looks like spamming E. Moving up the map, casting W, backing off, you know. A whole lot of that. With the extra movement speed from Opportunity and Ghostblade as well, that will allow us to reach for poke, run away, and then re-engage afterwards. If they're recalling. W. Maybe help Corkstra on the top side here. Wait for my E. Moving. And if you stay in the jungle, you're always going to have that mono regen. Hello. Ulti. Nice. Auto. Q. Auto. W. You got me. You got me. Boink. Nice. Clean him up. Nice. Almost 2 kills from Varus' Q there. Oh. Oh. The flash in. Yeah, that's going to be almost a quadra kill from Kaisa. Come on. Damn. Yeah, they have a strong mid game. So I used all my abilities, especially that ulti onto the Hui. I have no defense against the Bel'Veth once I'm in. So that was too much. Alrighty, dragon's coming up. We'll be pathing down. Serpent's Fang is 69 gold away. You know, I could do like 2 camps and then reset for that. We do have to be wary of that Baron. If they get that, then it's a really big win for them. Whenever Belveth's in the game, that Baron becomes like extra good or extra bad for you to get, or for the enemy to get. A little bit awkward, but I'll just reset for Serpents and then be on the bot side, clear my blue side here. As Kayn in the mid game, you become very, very fragile, but then also very offensive. So the times that you're going to go in, you need to completely commit when you go in, not half-assing it. The only time you half-ass it is whenever you're on the sidelines there casting that W with the E. But whenever it's time to flash into the enemy, you better spend everything and then try to kill one guy. Not hitting multiple targets, focusing the one guy, and then if you got the damage, you got it. If not, oh well. Sweeper moving. We got any noobs in this jungle? Apparently not. They are playing super safe. 7 seconds on that E. W. Might be good here. I should have just ulted the Karma. I figured if I ulted the Karma, her W would heal her and I wouldn't have the damage. What did I just say? Fully commit. Fully commit to the play. Whoops. Oh shit. I think I could go for Shirelda's as my last item here. Because we already have 3 lethality items, so once you have 3, it's very hard to beat a Shirelda's as your last item, giving you that 26% armor pin. Damn, I did not expect all of them to be there. Girls holding hands in the blue or in the red side. What's the deal? It looks like the Belveth died too, so no harm, no foul. To the dragon. Whoa. The Kaisa is not messing around, but that's her ulti. The dragon's gonna take us a little bit. It's TP in from Quay, so we should just give the dragon and then play for the top side here. Especially as Kayn, I'm trying to play for my own resources. My team messed up the fight by the Corki being that deep and dying. At least the second part of the fight, don't get me wrong. But if I'm just stand around there, it would cost me my own farm. It would cost me the time farming it. So instead I can farm, and then by the time I'm finished with these Krugs, then I can look for another fight on the enemy. Give a little bit of this for a little bit of that now. This guy has a chain vest. That's something. E, Ghostblade moving. W, moving. These fellas not very committed to anything, that's for sure. But we know that area is warded, but it's no easy task of just walking on in there and taking that ward. We got one guy hitting the scryer. The ward is dead. The Kaisa now has quite a bit of AP. Porkshire's so dead. Porkshire's dead, and we ought to set up for a pick because they have very good Baron potential right now. Nice, Kaisa's right there. Now Kaisa probably is going to W this bush, so if we get right here, we have a pretty good chance. E, moving Ghostblade, auto Q, ulti, wait for the exhaust. Nice flash by him. This guy's not messing around. He's pretty good. Oh! Ouchie mama! Need some HP, Bob. My Corkster's dead. My support is dead. The Baron is up. Aatrox, come on down, big man. Ah, so much damage. Yes, kill Bel'Veth! Auto Q. Auto W. Nice. Welp, we need a tank for the Baron, Bob. Time to farm. Looking for level 16. Nice. So even though they killed the Corki, he had TP, and the Aatrox also had TP. So it's very easy for us to have that numbers advantage on the Baron. Basically because I took the Kai'Sa out of the fight. She was too low. Way too low to get involved. Arma, I love you. Ghostblade, moving. E, W, auto, Q. That's so much damage. We're at the level 16, Bob. I'm not stopping there. We just... more levels. More gold. More XP. Keep ramping. Even though that Baron is up, we got time. Especially with the Shireldas, the only ability haste I have is from the damn Boots Lucidity. So, like, I've really indexed into all damage and not that much ability haste. Getting 2 or 3 rotations of the abilities off is super, super impactful in the late game. Very close. Very close to the Shireldas. We're going to get that Brutalizer, so that's good. This guy already bought some armor as well. Brutalizer and Last Whisper to the top side. Both of which giving us a little bit of armor pin. Last Whisper gives us 18% armor pin. It's all about the Baron, man. It's all about the Baron and who gets it and where the... What? W! E. Nice. Ghostblade, auto, Q, ulti. Wait for that E to expire. Pop. Nice. Big ass throw. Big ass throw by Bel'Veth. It doesn't even matter that Aatrox dies. Alrighty, boys, let's play for Baron. My Corkster is getting owned. It really sucks that I don't have ulti either. So much for Baron, huh? Guess we could play for Dragon. Because they can't do the Baron without the Bel'Veth, but damn, she's up before the Dragon spawns. Let's poke with W. Move towards them, W, Q away. Use that Q to get the distance away so that they can't trade a skill shot back at us. Oh! Luckily my E heals me. Oh, WQ ulti. Ulti away. See ya. This is where the matchup is so lame for Bel'Veth, I swear. Corkster is in! Ghostblade E! As my E expires. Boys, this is a bit awkward, I'll be honest. Kai'Sa's not messing around and we know this. We could've just went Dragon, guys. We can still go Dragon, guys. This denies them the Dragon's soul. It's not like we were going to get the Baron without our soul lanes. Ouchie mama! Okay. Okay. The Q, or the flash buffered after my Q. I've never seen that. Let's reset. Easily Edge of Night, dude. Give me a spell shield against this shit. You guys are shooting nuclear bombs at me every second. Shireldas, Serpents, or Serrated Dirk, and then clear towards topside. The Baron is up and my carries are dead, so nice, Bel'Veth shows. I was gonna say I'll skip Gromp, but we got time now. Shireldas gives us that percentage armor pin as well as a little bit of ability haste. And then only 45 AD. It's not that strong in that sense. But then it gives us a slow on the enemy whenever they're low HP as well. So if they happen to live by the shields or heal or whatever, then we'll still have that slow applied to them so that maybe we can deal damage to them or our allies can. Bob, it's all about the Baron, as it has been the entire game, whether either team knows it or not. Clean up all my camps here, get level 18, and then we'll look to fight. I'm super over leveled on the Bel'Veth for all of her early game farming. She hasn't been farming mid game. Really like overreaching for plays to try to get that Baron. Meanwhile, it's so easy for me to just rinse the jungle. Kayn clears so much faster in the mid game. So we got that level 18. It's the strongest we're getting, Bob. Time to make a play. Oh. So I want to get in a flank position. E, Ghostblade, moving. W. Q, ulti. Oh, God. I'll be going this way. Q, W. Q. They're still pretty damaged. I didn't have to use my sums or anything. My ulti is coming up soon. Both of these times, man. Both of these times, it's like, dude, usually they would die, but you guys have a grillion healing and shielding. I had to flank and poke. W. It's too hard to front to back for our team comp. I'll be honest, Bob, I don't know the direction that the fights are going as they're so in and out, so we're really gonna have to play it by ear. Right now, I don't need to stop for all the camps. I'm just gonna get the blue buff and then, suppose, keep fighting mid lane. Whatever the fuck that entails. We're waiting for the enemy team to commit, or for the Nico to engage, and then we can follow up. With the Nico resetting, suppose I can keep farming, as we are trying to get to... What are we trying to get to? Edge of Night, that's right. Nice, let's reset. We got a whole spell shield in the bank. The Edge of Night is not as much damage as we could get otherwise, but I feel like the HP in the spell shield will serve us a little bit better here in the hyper late game. Where we get it right here, right now too. Better now than to wait. This Baron was supposed to happen at 28 minutes and we're still waiting, so I think this is fine. Blast Cone, waiting. Sweeper, E. No noobs around here. Oh, I see. A smart control ward. My team's nowhere near like moving up the map either, so I'll just back off for now. With the dragon coming up, the enemy team has a choice to play for that or for the Baron. It looks like they're playing for the dragon, not the Baron. Same deal though, I want to play with the flank position. Just a bit hard. Once I use my E, it's on cooldown for a little bit. They have Zhonya's on the Kaisa and on the Hui. Alright, let's poke, nothing serious. Okay, we kill Bel'Veth, we kill Hui, they kill Aatrox, they kill Corki, like classic. And we're trying to win the poke war here. My W into Vera's Q. Alright, let's back off. Even if they want to start Dragon, I can still threaten to steal it. My Varus is just getting too owned. I'm gonna push mid-wave as everyone will be respawning, and then that'll give me options. Sucks that they get Dragon, but it's not game losing for us. What the Dragon gives them is more damage. They deal more damage and take less damage whenever they're low. But if we reset to the Baron quick enough, then we might be able to have a numbers advantage. So I'll give everyone red buff. Wish me luck. Nice, they didn't see me. That's one noob down. Finally, Baba, kill. What a slow game. Push Bel'Veth as far out of the jungle as we can. And then start the Baron. The Nico has engage whenever they enter. They're waiting out the Zonias. Pop. Q. Baron. The Bel'Veth is still alive. I don't know where the hell she would be. Is she over this wall? Am I missing something? So once the Nico goes in, it's a definite flash in onto that Kai'Sa. That is the target we were looking for, and that's a good engage. But if we don't start the Baron, then they don't walk in like that. The first step is start that Baron. Step 2, turn. Step 3, take the Baron. Cute. Alrighty, it's time to sell the Ghostblade here. We'll sell the Ghostblade and get Profane Hydra, get Elixir of Wrath, and that gives us a whole lot more damage. Profane Hydra is 60 AD, 18 lethality, but most importantly, that active, bang. That deals a lot of damage whenever the target is low. So right now, it deals up to 640 damage when the target is low. Effectively acting like another ability for us. Alrighty, Bob, we got the Baron buff. Finally. It's time for our team to push, and then all that we need to do is occupy the side of the jungle that they're pushing. Aatrox is pushing bot, Varus is pushing mid, so we'll be in the enemy red side jungle, in position to E in, and then attack the enemy once they show. For spell shield too, it's pretty safe to move up, but only when our E is up. I don't want to move into that bush just yet. Nice. Aatrox getting that for free. Karma, I love you. They're crashing wave mid. Nice damage. Nice, a spell shield. I don't have to take 1 grillion damage. Well, our Aatrox is dead, but we still have that Baron buff. The last turret would be that outer turret. I'm gonna push bot lane. It's not where I want to be, but like, it's the only position available, so like, you know, I'm just glad to have a job. Ah! Always 3 people, always a billion skill shots. Always annoying, that's for sure. You? Nice, using the walls to my advantage. Oh, we can't follow up on Nico's engage. That was our Baron buff. So now at this point, I'm kind of descaling. The enemy gets more value for like the in-game time because I'm at my max items. That's pretty tanky. Block that one. You're on your own with the other ones. Bob, how is Aatrox dead? 2 and 9, baby. Now when he's dying in the mid game, that's fine, but he's really just showing that he's a noob now. Definitely playing it safe with that Q. All we can do is play to poke right here as they're sieging. See ya. Nice. Wow, they're all so low. Man, I really don't have that one-shot potential anymore. Where they have scaled just a little bit. That dragon's in 23. I'll go ahead and reset for my mana. I think I should sell my boots for Ghostblade if I can, because I need some more damage. Yeah, we lose a little bit of ability haste, but we're pretty similar in movement speed overall. And then we get 60 AD and 18 lethality over just that 15 ability haste that the boots would be giving us. That's a deal. So long my W, Q, auto, profane kills. Then we're really talking. Auto, Q, profane. Ah! Ulti! Oh, Bob, I'm so fucked right here. Thank Christ I didn't die. Oh, my ulti was just not up. Run! Guy's the Baron. As we get to this hyper late game state, my carries need to start dealing damage. It's not that we can't one-shot. It's that we can't one-shot without our allies doing a one-hit. So I'm not going to one-shot them by myself too easily. But the enemies bought armor like that Zhonya's, like that Seraph's, etc, etc. Like, they're so tanky. Oh, I'm so slow out of combat. Holy shit. The Ghostblade gives you 40 out of combat movement speed. W. Smite. Q. Auto. Auto. Ulti. My ulti was just up in 1 second again. Shit. Listen, GG, but like, damn, if I had that ulti up. Ay, ay, ay. Just wait for Baron. Now, I hear ya, but I waited for Baron for about 44 minutes right now. Like, that much off one-shotting the Kai'Sa as well, without her girlfriends behind her. GG. Final score, 13, 3, and 7. That'll be that. Damn, that was close. Just don't go in. I hear you and all, but I haven't gone in for 44 minutes. Ay, Dios. Alrighty, GG. Final score, 13, 3, and 7. And that will put us at, or final damage dealt, 41,000. Final damage taken, 43,000. Not a bad game, just very hard circumstances. And once it gets to the hyper late game, the enemy carries were a whole lot stronger. Mainly that Kai'Sa. Once that Kai'Sa got juiced off that top lane play, dude, it was screwed. That guy was so much better. Ay, ay, ay. I think it's important too not to be hung up like that last play. It's like, listen, man, even if we get that Baron, there's no guarantee either. So. GG. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye-bye.